My name is Michael Newstrom, and I was also a teammate of Edwin Preis's a long, long time ago. I first met Edwin in the summer of '65 in Baton Rouge. We were both selected to be members of an all-star football team. He was in my wedding. We can't really talk a lot about my wedding publicly, but it was a fun time.
I'm Jim Roy. I've known Edwin for 40 years or more.
My name is Richard Dickey Hike, and I am a former judge in state and federal court. The reason I wore this Raging Cajun shirt is because Edwin was a senior when I was a freshman at USL, and I was on the USL football team. It wasn't ULL then, it was USL. And it wasn't SLI for some of you, it was USL. And Edwin was one of the leaders of that senior class, and I was one of the young kids who was a freshman who actually made the traveling team. So I've known Edwin since 1968.
Edwin was going to be a co-captain for the season, and I was going to be a co-captain for the season with him. And it was just kind of like, man, it's pretty big stuff, you know. It was kind of, for an 18-year-old guy, well, we were a little older then, but, you know, it's kind of like, co-captains, permanent co-captains, is that? And I was just proud of being affiliated with him, you know, because he was such a, I thought, well thought of guy.
Edwin, in his senior year, Edwin were playing Northwestern, and at halftime, they brought Edwin into the locker room before halftime, about a minute before. We get in there, and they're taping up his shoulder. He had a fractured collarbone, and they took a pad and cut it, put it on his shoulder, taped it down, and put his shoulder pads back on, and he finished the game with a broken collarbone. If that doesn't tell you Edwin Preis is dedicated to what he's doing, nothing does. That's one of my favorites. When we had our first meeting with the seniors on the team and only the freshmen, the new guys that had come in. Edwin wasn't one of these rah-rah guys. He wasn't, Mike Newstrom wasn't. There were several guys who were not those kind of guys. But when they spoke, you listened because you knew he was a leader. And when I saw that guy go back on that football field and finish the whole half of a game with a broken collarbone, and he was a tackle, I'm going, my God, either he's crazy or he's superhuman, or both. And I would rather think he's superhuman than that he was crazy. He's just an outstanding person, and I really have a lot of respect. Edwin, I really have a lot of respect for you. I think you're a wonderful guy and much deserving of this award.
I have 4 words to describe Edwin: tough, trustworthy, loyal, thorough. He's a good guy. Edwin is an excellent lawyer. He's one of the best at getting to the heart of the matter quickly and fleshing out what's important to resolve the case. In a trial, he has a soft touch. He is extraordinarily subtle in his approach in dealing with issues, and effective.
Edwin had a lot of cases in front of me. Some he won, some he lost, but he was always straight up. He was always straightforward. He was the kind of guy who was always prepared. Always did a great job for his client. No matter what happened, he did a great job for his client. Edwin Preis could come back down and resolve a case quicker than anybody I knew. And I think that makes him a great lawyer and a wonderful human being. And I bet him a Ruth's Chris dinner one night if he settled that case, because I knew he couldn't. And I'll be darned, he did. He settled it. So Edwin, I still owe you that Ruth's Chris dinner, and you earned it, and I appreciate it.
I think Edwin deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because his skill and tenacity as as a lawyer, tempered by his integrity and just basic common decency, has allowed him to excel in our profession.
I think when someone references that phrase Hall of Fame, you're talking about the best of the best, and I think he fits that definition. The creme de la creme, so to speak. He's at the top.
Edwin, congratulations. You deserve this. Job well done, well earned. I'm honored to be your friend.
Edwin, great job. You've always been a winner in my book. You're a winner on the field. You've been a winner in a lot of different areas. I know you don't go for rah-rah stuff, and this may be a little rah-rah, but it's important that you be recognized for all the good things you've done.
Edwin, I think you deserve this honor. I think you deserve this award. I think you are one of the most wonderful lawyers that I know and one of the most wonderful guys that I know. I'm proud to call you a friend. I'm proud to call you a teammate. And I'm proud to call you a colleague. And congratulations.